Hello and welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Playoffs, Class E, Northern Conference first season. Tonight's the semifinals from beautiful Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's the number 4 seed, Todd, the other Holbrook, taking on the trucker, the number 2 seed, Mark Milliken, sponsored by Milliken's Ride Share and Labor, LLC. You can contact them. They're serving the seacoast of New Hampshire, Maine, or the Rochester, New Hampshire area, 603-866-9428, 603-866-9428. Milliken's Ride Share and Labor, LLC, also on Facebook. Again, the number is 603-866-9428. Mark is the number 2 seed. He's the home bowler. He's going last. Todd Holbrook leads off. We're on lanes 1 and 2. They met early in the season. Mark won at 552 to 528, going 10 and 4. Todd had 3 strikes, 11 spares, 11 tens. Won the first, 107-104, and won the fifth, 115-98. Mark took the rest of the 10 points. Scores in the screen every 5 boxes. Matt Powers, number 1 seed, plays the winner of this match out of Buttwells in Concord, New Hampshire. He's keeping an official score.
Oh no, Matt has Yagi first.
Well, let's get to Yagi first. Correction. Plays the winner of the Dave Yagi match, the 6 seed.
Plays this match.
Winner plays the winner of that match. Matt Powers, Dave Yagi. Holbrook tickles it. No laughing matter for an 8. Start the first of 5. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour for next season, starts September 1st. Get your name in now. Message Janny Finn, F-I-N-N, on Facebook Messenger. Class A to Class F. E and F in their first year, Class D in its second year, Class C in its third year. Top 142 and 110. Clinch a spot the last week of the season. Averaging 96.47, 7th in the 12-team conference, 2 divisions of 6 teams. A little bit different in Class E and Class F. Where Class A to D, there are 4 divisions of 4 teams. No buys, but in E and F, Division winners get a first-round bye. Todd has set Chris Salmons in the first round, in the first one. 8 to 9, left up for an 8. 2 8s to start the match. Again, the winner's match takes on number 1 Matt Powers or Dave Yagi. The match still to be determined. Holbrook steals 1 there. It's for 1 Whitley. 8 left, 9 in the 10. And the 5 beyond the 1 also. Hard to see that overhang on the perch here. Hit the head pin, slides back for the 5. 8, 9, 10. Third box, first string. Thank you for watching. Dale Nickerson tuning in. Scott Lapierre. The Twister, Scott Douglas watching. Ed Sargent, what a run you had this year. Lee North. Tom Grasso. Fine gentlemen. Bowles here watching. Mark Yallick, congratulations on your Southern Conference win. Corey Emerson from Sanford, Bowl-O-Rama, Sanford, Maine watching. Holbrook of the Wood. Almost. Takes a 9. 25 through 3 early on. Chris Simmons lost to Todd Holbrook in that first match. Scott Perry, future ACST bowler, broadcast his first match, that Ed Sargent, number 1 seed Paul Campos match, won by Paul Campos in Class F North. He's taking on Charles Parker, won a thriller by 2 pins over Ari Lehman at Harvard Lanes the other night. Watch it down the last ball again on Candlepin Network on YouTube. 3 matches in 4 days. Matches covered by last ball. 2 to 10. Rebroadcast later tonight on YouTube on Candlepin Network. About 2,000 videos now. Semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone. Please subscribe free. Tell your friends and family also. Why not? It's free. Get to see these videos for live forever. Todd doinks it for an 8. 33 through 4. Looking for Mark. The number 2 seed, the trucker. Mark Milliken up next. Tom from Nashville, New Hampshire. 98 best season inning average. High single 144, high triple 357, high 5 of 580. Camp on headpin again, 0 for 5, 4-2 washout. It's early. Class E Northern Conference semifinals. Holbrook took out the 6-10, comes back for the 8, circles the 2, won't fall. 1-2-4. 72 and 54 lead lanes, away 70 and 56. Takes a 9, 42 half. Scores on the screen every 5 boxes. We'll put those up here in just a moment. Here's number 2 seed, the trucker, Mark Milliken. Wonder where he got that nickname from, Hong Kong. Doing his own rideshare service now. Milliken's Rideshare and Labor LLC. So in the Seacoast, New Hampshire, Maine, and the Rochester, New Hampshire area. On Facebook, Milliken's Rideshare and Labor LLC. The phone number to call, 603-866-9428. That's area code 603-866-9428. Milliken's Rideshare and Labor LLC. Chasing 42. Well, here, early this week, 88 bowler, after a 22-year layoff, driving a truck. Health issues, took on the trucking business. Got in the league last year at Sanford Bowl-O-Rama in Sanford, Maine. Had an 88 average for the season, ending. And that was the qualification for Class E. He bowled 96 in the summer league. He bowled 3 to 5 times average a week, sometimes more. Good second ball, 5 and a 7. So he's really earned his stripes. And just as good as he's been, he's second average in his conference. Number 1 seed, Matt Powers, was injured a year ago also. And he's averaging 107 or so. Milliken, oh, so close for an 8. We're tied 8-8 after 1. Only up against 42. Mark averaging 106.2, number 2 in the entire ACST E Conference, North and South combined. 185 and 67. He was scheduled to bowl number 3 seed Sherelle Nealon, but she hurt her shoulder. And she beat him twice. The only one to beat him twice. He went 4 and 10 each match, losing by 6 pins and 1 by 2. So we get a little break in a sense. Now he's got a spread eagle in the 8 behind the 2. Good second ball. Doesn't show much. 2-4-7-10. Second box, first string. Beautiful Bowl-O-Rama reports New Hampshire Paul Grant live on the ACST Facebook page. The channel. Both struggling early on, and Holbrook gets a 2-pin lead, 16-14. Meg Douglas from Butwell's watching. Nico Puar, St. Louis, Missouri watching. Dave watching, hello. Star and Lunny, hello. Gail Nickerson, again, hello. Milliken, can't find the head pin again. 1 for 3 so far, 1-3-6-10, 4 horse from right. Ron Lanes, 1 and 2, a beautiful Bowl-O-Rama, Route 1. Portsmouth, New Hampshire, great owner, Bart Medeiros. Nick Warner from Bowl-O-Rama, Sanford, Maine, watching. What a year he's having. Another example, working hard in the game, paying off. Mark, oh, what a try. Can't get the 10 to fall. Patrick Holland is 600 change in his playoffs in the Southern Conference. Watching the stream. Sherelle Nealon, root for Todd. Hope your shoulder's doing better, Sherelle. Don Devish watching. ACST Bullet. Chaser Bromcheck. 6 pin ties is going to the ACST. Out of Beltwell's in Concord in Class E North. Milliken 9, trails 25-23, chasing 42. John Aloha Alosa, defending champion, lost his second round. The Dominic Palladino, the Dominator, beat him by 18 last Saturday at Beltwell's. Good match on YouTube on Canopy Bowling Network. Milliken in the pocket, pushes down the 6th break, would bounce between the 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Second head pin hit, 1 split earlier on the Eagle. Michael Izzo, good evening. Bob Anderson's watching. And sure, I wish you could be at this round too. Sorry that you were. Doug Valancourt, same thing in the Southern Conference, injured also after winning a round. He's out of the playoffs. Todd Holbrook gets number one. It's a bye into the conference championship against Tim Brayton and Jesse Mondor. One of the Northern Conference plays one of the Southern Conference, and a neutral site, a date to be determined. Milliken a 9, and he still trails 33-32 up against a 9, 10 blocks to tie, halfway through the first. Rod Lake Sr., good to see you. Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine. Always good to see you, Rod. You still watching? Nick, hard work pays off. Congratulations, you earned it. Milliken on the head pin. Second split on 3 head pin hits. 6 wobbling 10. Object pin in left is a wobbling 2. 4-7. Decent wood behind the 2. No marks for the bowler so far early on. 5-string total pinfall, by the way, for the rights to the conference championship. You're looking too far left. 2-6-10 needs all these to tie the half. 88-38 here at Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth. 97-29 on the road. A 7, disappointing 39.5. And Todd Holbrook leads by a field goal halfway through the first of 5 over to lane 2. And Mark is frustrated with that start. Mark Freeban watching, hello. Greg Patrick of Australia watching. Greg Seward, hello. It's Sunday in Australia, right, Greg? No, it's Friday, I know. Put those scores up just a moment. Holbrook bounces 3, 6, 9, 10. Both can't find the mark column yet. Both scoring but close. Holbrook gets second ball. Would stop short of the 4-7. Todd on lane 2, a 10. First 10 free the bowl of 52-6 in the first of 5. Class C Northern Conference first season semifinals. Holbrook bounces right again. Gets the bounce. Steals the head pin. Not a head pin hit, but it is a split. Wood nudges the 2. 7 left. Good chance here for his first mark. So he has no head pin hits, 1 split. Must hit the head pin with the ball first. Cannot blindside it or knock it down from behind. Golden opportunity here for number 4 seed. It won't go. Wow. 7 got to move, but it won't fall down. Todd pushes right for 9. 61-7, the first of 5. Slow start for both bowlers. It's like a 6-3 football game sometimes in bowling. Todd 72-54 at Leda Lanes, away, almost even, 70-56. On the right side, 5. He's had success against their 2 remaining opponents, Matt Powers and Dave Yagey, their other semifinal, not scheduled yet. Holbrook, too far left, 1-7-9. He went 12-2 against Dave Yagey at Leda Lanes last week of the season. Dave gave him fits. Todd hung on. And against Matt Powers in 2 matches, he won the first week of the season, Leda Lanes, 14-0. Matt's only sweep of the year against him. He went 18-10 against Matt Powers, number 1 seed. Todd a 7, 68-8. Holbrook bounces it down. Skip lob, 8 and a 10. It's been pulled over somehow. Not going to be easy. 1 head pin hit, 2 splits, believe it or not. Field goal. Try to get 1 now on the right. Holbrook nudges it for 9. 77-9 in the first at Route 1, Portsmouth, New Hampshire at Bowl-O-Rama. What a great owner. Bart Medeiros, Mary Lynn Medeiros. Great ownership, great staff, top to bottom. 22 clean, bright, shiny lanes, and a ton of arcades for the kids and family. great place to hang out. Tons of birthday parties as well here. Bombs away, baby! Strike! First mark of the match in the 10th. Evens up the splits. 2 up and hits, 2 splits. He had 3 strikes in the only meeting against Mark Milliken early in the season. Love a double strike with a 2-car right. He gets 6. 1, 2, 7, 9. Try to get to 97. Todd, look at the upset. Nice shot. He got it. Big 20. 97 finish. And after all that, gets over average by a tick. 96.47. 97 first. The trucker, Mark Milliken, sponsored by his company, Milliken's Rideshare and Labor, LLC. Milliken's Rideshare and Labor, LLC, serving Seacoast, New Hampshire, Maine, and the Rochester, New Hampshire area. He's on Facebook. Also, you can telephone or text 603-866-9428. Again, 603-866-9428. We'll read it again later on if you want to get a notepad or a sticky note. He's trying to get going here. Down 3 at the half, 42-39. On the crossover, he gets 9. The King is the 5. Same spot, takes it. 4 for 6 in the head pin. 2 splits earlier. Milliken leads the conference in strikes, 47 on the year. And when all Class E, North and South combined. For a spare. Bang! On the board here in the first. 4 to take the lead temporarily. He's up against a big 20 in the 10th. And 97 overall. No points like the regular 18-week season, where it's 2 points, a win for a string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. Total pinfall for the right to the conference championship. Overtime, 1 string roll-up if we tie up to 5 until somebody wins. After a sluggish first half, goes left, off the wall, 4. Takes the lead, 53-52 through 6 completed boxes in the first. Taking a deep breath, trying to take his time. Overcome a lot of adversity and health challenges, share eye issues. Missed right. 1, 3, 5, 8. You're looking at 7. Holbrook gets the lead back, 61-60. No 10 boxes yet. 1 spare for Todd. Strike spare combo in the 10th. Mark averaging 106.2. On the nose, splits 3 and 1. 2, 4, 7. Right corner is the wiggling 6. 5th head knit of the first 3 splits. Todd had 2 and 2. 1 a strike. 2 far left, 2 left, 6 right. Hall of Famer, Candlefish Cancer founder Al Johnson, sitting next to me. How you doing, Al?
Pretty good, buddy. How are you?
You got to bowl with him in your Wednesday night league for just 1 season only. How was that experience for him?
Oh, he learned a lot. He came in, he was cold. He wasn't a good bowler at all. And I admired him for the fact that he just bowled like all the time, and he got better and better and better. And it was pretty amazing, actually. A lot of bowlers won't do that. I mean, he was terrible when he first started.
Well, it's nice to work with a Hall of Famer like you.
Well, it'd be better if he listened to me more. That's but most bowlers are the same way with that.
9 last box leads now, taking turns flip-flop in the last 3. Up 1, down 1, up 1. 69-68 through 8. Up against a 9, the big 20 from Todd Holbrook. Talking to Hall of Famer and Candlefish Cancer founder Al Johnson. Get back to him in just a moment. The trucker for a spare. Just missed inside. The wood falls just short.
Well, he needs a mark here. He's got a mark in the next box to win this. Oh, this is all total pinfall, right?
Total pinfall for 5.
Yeah. Okay, and actually he doesn't need a mark really, but it'd be good if you got one. Got to give him credit for 1 year. He's done really well, this kid.
978-77. He's up one in the string, chasing a strike spare combo from Todd Holbrook. Now, if you talk about your favorite moment on Channel 5, you can recall it. You've had so many great experiences on TV with Don Gillis. Could you share me one or two of your favorite moments?
Well, I have a couple of them, a few, but my favorite moment I had the most is when I was just getting started. I think it was my second or third time on, and I bowled Tommy Olson, and we went into a double overtime. I lost, but I was still pretty proud of taking somebody like him, who it was much better bowler than I was at the time, to take him into double overtime. So that's one of my favorite ones. And the other one is bowling a 467 and scratch. Even though they canceled the show after that, it was still pretty good to bowl a high 5 or a high 3, my highest 3 on TV.
I'll continue with Al in just a bit. The first string is over, and Todd Holbrook on the road takes it 97-87. Back to lane 1 for a second of 5. The Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class E Northern Conference Semifinals from beautiful must-see destination Bowl-O-Rama, Route 1, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Book your birthday parties, corporate events, wedding venues, and plan your holiday parties early. They're booked here all the time. Second string away, Todd Holbrook, 97-87 first string win. A 6-pack, check his ID. And Mark will deliver liquor to your house if you live in the Rochester area. Holbrook had no marks, so that's big 20 in the 10th box, first string. Got the 1, 5, and the 10. Not an easy shot. Holbrook, a 7 to start the second of 5. Mark had 5 hairpin hits, 3 splits, a single conversion for a spare, no 10s, a spare for Todd gets the big 20 to win it, despite 2 hairpin hits, 2 splits, and 1 10. Todd on the 6, 9, 10. Again, he started the match for that shot.
I'm going to go bowl.
Al Johnson's going to practice bowling now. Now, it's a pleasure talking to Al Johnson. Doesn't get the credit he deserves. Starting the Candlepins Cancer Charity, a 501c3 charity. Donations via Venmo at Candlepins, number 4, cancer.com. Again, a 501c3 charity. Donations via Venmo. Also, can write a check. The address of the website, Candlepins 4, cancer.com to get the address. Holbrook, tough shot there. A 5. 12 through 2. Coach baseball, Babe Ruth League over 10 years. On the right side, takes down 6. Here comes the wood for the 2. The 8 actually is still behind the 2. Now it's the 1, 4, 7, the 8 in back left. Not easy and manageable. It looks good. Oh, wow. That looked good. Stuck with a 7-8. Third box, second string. Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Bowl-O-Rama. Bowl-O-Rama, I should say. Bowl-O-Rama in Sanford, Maine. Bowl-O-Rama here in Portsmouth. 8, 20 through 3. Scoreboard gave him a 10. Mark. Scoreboard gave him a 10. It's an 8. So they'll fix that. 20 through 3. You got to pay attention. Your scoreboard's haunted sometimes. You got to wonder if you have won matches because people aren't paying attention. Not on purpose, of course. What a great sport for any age. Candlepin bowling, it's unbelievable. Get the word out. Summer league's in session now. Fall league's forming at your local bowling center in Canada, New Hampshire, Maine, or Massachusetts. Todd on the right side of the 10 only. Been erratic at times. Second ball just misses left. Comes back. He's up to 1 on the 6. Holbrook takes a 9. Just 29 through 4. Brutal. Candlepins Cancer 9-pin first ever roll-off starts tomorrow. Home of the chocolate chip cookie pizza, Lucy's Pizza Bar at Webster Timber Lanes, Abington, Mass. 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Coverage live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Register Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. That's Candlepins with a 4, Cancer.com. We take walk-ins as well. $80 for your first shift. Any unlimited shifts allowed. $50 per shift. Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. False start. There's a good ball there. He carries it. Spare. 5 in the first, 5 in the second. Second spare of the match with 1 strike. Just a 39 half. But boy, he needed that one. Todd, no hits in this and a half, right?
I don't think I've hit any.
2 in the first.
Okay.
1's a strike. So Todd, 15 boxes, 2 open hits, but he leads by 10 after 1. Let's see what the trucker can do. Sponsor of his own company, Milliken's Ride, Share, and Labor, LLC, coastal New Hampshire and Maine, and serving the Rochester, New Hampshire area. On Facebook, Milliken's Ride, Share, and Labor, LLC. Telephone number to call or text 603-866-9428. There's a nice ball, sweeps 8, wobbling 4 and 7. Good chance here. Starting at second of 5. Had 5 head hits, 3 splits in the first. That's Milliken's Ride, Share, and Labor, LLC, 603-866-9428. If you're going to party, be responsible. Have Milliken give you a ride. For a spare. Wow, how'd that not go? Look at his face, says it all. Chase, love to see you in Abington tomorrow. Plenty of traffic. Jesse Mondor having a good season. Class E South taking the 6th seed, taking a number 1 seed. Timothy Brayton. Right, Jesse? Good luck. Got a pool stick to use if he needs to. And uses a guide for a 10. He's up 3 in the string, 7 in the match. Chasing 39 plus 1 bonus ball for Holbrook. Markin's division opponents was 2 divisions of 6 teams, 99 and 41. His division lead is 4 and 10 against Matt Powers. Lost 537 to 535 at Buttwells. That was a great match. That's on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe, never a charge. Against playoff teams, gone 74 and 52. So 9 of his 18 opponents were playoff in the top 6. And he's supposed to bowl Shrell. Nealon said Shrell hurt his shoulder. That's why he bowled Todd Holbrook instead. And what a shot for a spare! In the second box, second string, and has a chance to take the lead now. 20 to 12. Up 8 in the string, down 2 in the match. 3 to take the lead. Season 9 single 139 did that 639 performance. 6th and the highest in Class E, North and South combined. At a 563 week 1 against Chris Sammons at River Rock Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. There's a beautiful ball, 9! 6 pin left up. 29 through 2. There's spare 4 in the first. Made his only single conversion in the first also. It's by 17 the string, 7 in the match. It's his biggest lead. The 2 in a row. Missed it. Flustered with that shot. Single pins. People complain about single pins. Statistically, it's about 21% easier than out of 2 or 3 pins or more standing the plate. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10, 39 through 3 in the second and 5. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. That's his first, actually his second 10 box of string in the match. 39-20, up 19 box to box. Up 12 in the match, but it's a spare in the 5th. A 9 here in the 4th. The trucker Pushes right for 6. And Millis, it's Rick Kamrowski special. 1, 2, 4, 7. Rick made a living off the shot, higher than the average pro rate of 36%. He's put a buck in our team every time we have Forsman leave, and that was the inspiration for the lemon drop bowl. True story. One of the most clutch league bowls I've ever seen in 25, 30 years of league bowling. So I got injured. Missed bowling. But enjoy doing this now. You're looking for spare. Takes it down. The ball got to the 7. Heating up now. 49 the ball through 4 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Two for 2 in singles for spares. On the bonus, right side, gets a break of 7, not bad. Miss Ned Pin, 1, 2, the 8 behind the 2. 56 through 4. And Mark is bowling like Mark.
Yeah.
After a tough first string, lost by 10.
Okay, sometimes we gotta start rough and finish strong.
Todd battled him in that first only meeting of the season. From the mark, off the mark, not by much. What a great sport for any age. Tell your friends and family. Off the wall, takes 2 of the 3 for a 9. Solid 65 half. Class E, folks. Class E. 65-39, 26 in the string. 16 the match. Holbrook's on a spare as we go back to lane 2 and cut it back to single digits. Glenn Gill watching for Millis in the second round. Congratulations, Glenn. Beating Phil Clever, a nail biter by single digits. In Class B South. Holbrook on the crossover. It's going to be 8 as the 3 falls down. 7 and 9, the Star Trek character. Go by Jerry Ryan. Head pin hit for only the 3rd time. 3 splits technically. One was a strike. We had backdoor head pin fall. Big Phil. 47 after that miserable 29 through 4 start. Down 18 in the string, 8 in the match. 3 pieces to contend with here. Can he get 2 in a row? Comes around, blindsides it for a spare. That was a Craig Holbrook shot by Todd Holbrook. 57 the ball through 6. That's how you do it, folks. 7, 5, 8, 9 start. Since then, spare 8, spare. On the bonus, in the pocket, first strike it goes! Second big 20 of the match, wow! 67 through 6, 7's a wild! 7, 7, 7, 77 through 7. Second strike of the match. The only 2 times he's not had a split. Fun match. Class E Northern Conference semifinals. Pulls left, a lemon drop. $5 for Caleb Pitts for cancer. That's the second pin left, the 4th second right, the 6th. Both bowls agreed. $1 on a regular ball, 5 on a spare strike, 10 on a double strike. 17 penalties out the last 2.5 years. Home up a great call. In the ocean, a 1 fill in -1. That is a youch. Y-O-U-C-H. Put the dictionary, Webster. Youch. Yikes, nouch combined. Yikes, nouch combined. That's a tough break there. A 1 on a strike. Kicking himself on that one. And ends up with a 5 officially. Or is it more? That's a 4 box because he lost 1. So it's after a spare strike combo, 2 spares in a row, a strike, but 3 in a row, a strike 1 and a 5. Unbelievable. 83 through 8. Remember that one, it was a single digit match. It's a funny game. Trying to autocorrect, he does, and pushes 7. The setback lead, 4-7, 5 middle. 5 head minutes the match, 4 splits. Trying to tap that wood, but he hits inside. Holbrook, object pin for an 8. 91 through 9, won the first, 97-87. All those marks are bunched up, 2 in a row. And the first strike spare combo, 2 spares of strike with a lemon drop, 1 fill. That was a 5 box, actually, not a 4. 83 through 8, now 91 through 9. Now in the corner again, this time to 10 only. They're settle down. Then they've done that in those strike fills like that. It's a miserable feeling as a bowler. How you bounce back, you have to have resiliency in this game. It's mental. 90% of it easily. Todd looking for a bunch here. Try and close out at 101. So go over average, barely the first 2 strings. Holbrook skips left for a tough 6. After 47.5, 78 through 7, just 20 his last 3. He had 20 to start. That's an oddity. Actually, yeah, it's even worse. 19 his last 3. That's cruel. He had 30 on in 6 boxes on bookend, final 3 and first 3 boxes. And the second string in a row on 97. 194 through 2 and Trucker. The Mark Milliken has a chance. Jim Lazinski, good evening. Drew Steele, hello. What a strange half for Todd Holbrook. And Mark Milliken, sponsored by his company, Milliken's Ride Share and Labor LLC on Facebook, 603-866-9428. That's 603-866-9428. Serving the Seacoast, New Hampshire, Maine, and the Rochester, New Hampshire area. Milliken's Ride Share and Labor LLC. One more time, 603-866-9428. Milliken bounces left and gets 7. 1-3-7 on lane 2. He's up 18.5 in the string, 8 in the match overall. Missed everything. Todd just won 10 box the match. That was in the first. And 2 strings. Milliken takes a 9. 74-67, up 7 in the string. Now he's down 3 in the match. He's up against a strike and a lemon drop fill. $43 in 4 boxes to tie the match. On the nose, splits 2 and 2, make it 2 and 1. Oh, a break. The wood slipped down the 4 to the 2. Huge break. Big percentage swing here, about 51% for Class A. For Class E, about 1 and 3. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. 6 to 10 on his 4th head pin hit of the string. In 9th of the match. 3 splits in the first, none in the second. The Trucker. Spare! 3rd spare of the string, 4 in the match. 84-78, up 8 in the string. Down 2 in the match. We get to 5, 8, and 6.
Yeah, I said you didn't know. I thought so. Right?
Trying to get that lead going into the middle string. 5 string total pinfall. No points like the 18-week season, which starts September 1st, ends early to mid-May. Overtime, 1 string roll-up, retire after 5. It was 2 overtimes last Friday. He's reached 9. 6 pin holes, a stick in front. 102 through 8.
Come on.
They went early in the string. They won in the first. 5 head pin hits, each of the first and second string. Have a head-on collision. He's a Trucker. Have to steamroll it right at it. Al.
Just hit the wood on the left.
You could use the wood on the left side too.
You think that's gonna go? Huh? I use the one on the left, or should I cap it?
You cap it, the ball's either going to go on the right, go in the gutter, and the cap may go
You
left.
could
or
cap
right.
it. There's an opportunity that wood on the left.
Giant target there to shoot at.
What side of the red line? Left or right?
Left side.
Now Johnson, give me advice. I'll play the shot. Why not? He's a Hall of Famer. Darn good bowler. First spare. No, had to go a little more left. He went red line. He had to go more left. I'll try to cap and gown it for a 10.
He doesn't listen to me.
First
either.
9-drop miss, 2 for 3, converting. We'll never know. Throw another ball, Mark, to find out. 102 through 8 in the second of 5. Up 19 the string, 9 in the match. He'll have the lead more than likely going into the third. 639 season high, 563 of 560, 557, 556, 552. And there's a strike ball. It goes! First strike of the match. On a 6-head pin into the string. 112 plus 2 in the ninth. Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
Now big at Todd Holbrook. 1 lemon drop fill in the strike. And followed with a 5, 8, and 6. Todd has 2 strikes. Mark has 1. Milliken crossing over. Double strike. 6 right, 8 left. He's in the 120 club. Could get to 130 potentially. 7 head pin hits. That's his first split with a string. 4 in the match to go with 12 head pin hits overall. And decent wood to the left of the 6 right. He missed that single pin before the strike to open a huge fill. Front of the mark. Up the wall. Turns around the wrong way. And you're lucky you have 3 in a row. 121 through 9 on the strike 9 fill. Trying to get to 131. Milliken, who needs the wood? 10, 131. Second string for the trucker, Mark Milliken. Class E, folks, Class E. 131 to 97. Todd missed so many chances. That cost him some pins. $218 to 194. The lead is 24. I believe. Let's check the math here. 637. That's not right. 7. Yep, he's up 24 in the match. We'll put the scores on the screen in just a moment. Matt Powers, number 1 seed. If he wins against Dave Yagi at a future date next week or so, he'll take on the winner of this match tonight for the E North Championship match. Now in middle string, Marianne Joyce Dennis watching, Dustin Kochi watching, hello. James Harvey Jr., hello. Donald McCarthy tuning in. Kristen Cathy watching, hello Cathy from Butwells in Concord, New Hampshire. 147, starting his third for Holbrook. Spencer Lisi, good to see you. Brent Barringer from Canada watching. Always good to see our friends in Canadian land. Patrick Lowe with an E watching. Karen Jeff Cutting always watching. Yeah. Nothing there with the wood. 218, 194 confirmed. Holbrook, a 7 to start the middle string. He won by 10 in the first. Mark turns around his way. Mark shot himself in the foot. With the 1 fill and a strike, a lemon drop through in the ocean. And they got a 5 box. Tough finish. Still time left. Took up the 6-9. These Class E netballers appreciate the coverage. They're trying to get to the next level. Please support them. Good second ball. Leaves a check mark. Hard to win. You only have 6 head pin hits in 22 boxes. Not the 5 out of the way for a 7. 2 7s. Not the start he wants. 14 through 2 in the third of 5. The 5th seed moved up 1 spot as Cheryl Nealon hurt her shoulder. Beat Chris Simmons a tight one in the quarterfinals. He's had great moments during the season. Here's a nice ball for his third strike. Not quite. 8 and the 10. $88-52 in his division against division leaders 18 and 24. A winning record against playoff teams 46 and 38. He's tested playoff opponents. Had some streaks though during the season after a good start. He sent it over. He doinks it. The 10 does not go. Somehow the 8 does. Started the season 64 and 20. Went 26 and then went 6 and 22. Then 26 and 2. 14 and 42, and closed his last 4 matches 500, 28 and 28. 9, 23 through 3. Season 9 single 136, a 122, 117, and 3 115s. His highest singles. High 5, 548. In the pocket, almost again. St. Spot takes it, the king, the 5. Wood in front. Can he pick it off? No. That high piece of wood is trouble sometimes. That's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10, 33 through 4 in the third. Just his second 10 of the match. There's a nice ball. 9 again. That would have been a huge fill. Trying to get this one, make up for it. 4th head pin hit. Finally find the range. It's most head pin hits already. 4 for 5 here in the third. Can he get this one? He missed again. Wasn't there again for 9. 42 half. 2 missed single pins in a row. Halfway through his match, the trucker Mark Milliken enjoying the lead by 24. A 34-pin win in the second to get the lead back. Starts his middle string at Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth on Route 1. Was that a 6 or 9? They put a 6. Is that a 6 or 9 he got there? That's up by 3 pins if not.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Is that a 6 or 9? There's a scoring here in that last string I just noticed. It says 6. And is that? Did you get a 6 box last string? Was that a 9? All right, you got to put down 9 then. Okay, they put a 6 in that box instead of 9. So it was correct. The score is right. All right, so they have a 9 in that box. They put down a 6, the official scorekeeper. That was a 9. The score is correct, 131, second straight. Now Milliken has control right now. He wins, he takes on either Matt Powers or Dave Yagi, the E-North Championship match. The E-Championship match overall will be a neutral site, a date to be determined. Must be house the bowler does not bowl in. Milliken lane 1 on the 10 pin.
How I can hit the 10 pin?
From Rochester, New Hampshire, originally from Lynn, Massachusetts. Had his best season this year, 106.4. 88 a year and a half ago. A year ago, actually. Worked really hard this game. He practiced 3 to 5 to 7 times a week. Both different houses, got advice from pros and Hall of Famers. That's where he's at now. He's worked really hard at it. Overall high single 161, high triple 378, high 5 in the ACST 639. You're looking at 8. Up 1 in the string, 25 of the match. Sponsored by Milliken's Rideshare and Labor LLC. New Hampshire, Maine, Seacoast, or the Rochester, New Hampshire area On Facebook, Milliken's Rideshare and Labor, LLC. There's a 9 drop.
Now I won't get it.
Missed his last one, made his first 2. The number to call for Milliken's Rideshare, again, Labor LLC, 603-866-9428, 603-866-9428. Don't take the chance driving if you're drinking. There's a spare! Four spares, 2. 1 second. Right box. 5 spares, 1 strike in the match. Three for 4 in singles for spares. 4 fill in the first, and the second fills a 9-7-9, a strike 9 fill in that second also. He's had 6 14-0 sweeps this season. In the 4 matches he lost, he went 18-38. 2 against Nealon. Here's our first banana split. Where's Casey McCool of Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire? He's growling. He's always hungry. Our first one. Englewood trying to doink it over somehow. Missed it. He went 10-4 against number 60, Dave Yagi, 492-467 in the Ocean for a 6. After the spare 6, 24 through 2, 6 in the box, 30 through 3, up 7 to string. Biggest lead of the match, 31. That's 639 riveting performance here in Portsmouth. He had 5 strikes, 15 spares, 14 10 boxes. His scores were 119, 134, 125, 139, 122. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Now over 2,000 videos, semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone. Free to subscribe. 3/6 opportunity for the trucker. Goes right at it. Can't get the 10 to fall. Good to cover all the classes of bowlers. Milliken takes it down for a 10, 40 through 4 in the third. This is third 10 box of the match. Marks the third highest single in all of ACST North and South. He has a 139, 134, 132 twice, and a 131. Hit a 131 the second here today. Takes down 5, 8 behind the 2. 53 and 31 when he gets a 130 plus. The 639 high 5, number 1 entire ACST Class E North and South combined. Beautiful ball. This time the mirror side 7 won't go. When he hits 550 or better, he's 65 and 19. Marker 10. Back-to-back 10s after all that, 50 half. Leads the string by 8. He's up 32 in the match. Short his time left. The other day, Mac McIntosh is up 32 and Steve Poulin up 38 early in the 5th. And Poulin hit the object pin, didn't carry to lose by 1 here on Friday afternoon. One of the best matches you've ever seen in your life. Mike McIntosh, the taxpayer, number the 5 seed, the 4 seed, Steve Poulin here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Again, on YouTube, on Candlepin Bowling Network. Electrifying start to finish. A match you don't want to miss for sure. Holbrook trying to get something going here. Wraps around the 2. Won the first, 97-87. Got clobbered in the second, 131-97. Still has time. On 9. 51 through 6. No marks in the third. close the first. There's only marks. A strike spare combo. The spare 8, spare 10, and a lemon drop strike 1 fill in the second. Todd, nice ball for the strike. Not quite. A couple times he's further with strikes. He has 2 already. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. One for 2 so far, all the string. He missed again. Actually, he's missed all 3. 0 for 3 and single pins. Brutal. Easiest pin to make. Easiest one to make. All the pins standing. No good. Out of the ocean. 9. 60 through 7. 9.
I don't think I know how to do this. Neither do I. That's why I was at.
Trying to come back now. He's got to feel good about his season, though. He's a very good bowler, and Chris Samuels had a great year in that first round. Now on the 2-8 there. Holbrook, 1-5, middle, 9 back right, left side 4. 1-4-5-9, traditionally called. Rebroadcast later tonight on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Executive producer is Bob Lee. Holbrook struggling a 7, 67 through 8. Shades of the first. If he wins, he'll take on Matt Powers or Dave Yagey in week 1. He went 14-0 with a 136 and 548 series, his best single and best series of the season. Matt had some shoe issues that day. He said it really affected his match. Tom went at 548, 507. The second meeting at Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire, Todd went 4-10 for winning the season series. Beautiful shot. It goes. Fair. Can make single pins 3 times. You make a shot like that. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. On the board in the third. 77 the ball through 9. Lost his second match 548 to 507 to Matt Powers. He won that first one 548, 507. Lost the second 518, 477. 3-6, 4 left, 7 in the fill. 84 through 9. Split the uprights. Push right. Almost stole it. Wood tap the 3. That would have been something. Trying to get to 94. So tick under average overall. Hit 97 his first 2. Todd a 9. 93 middle string. 287 for the 4th seed. Technically 5th seed. Shrug and injured. Neal in the 3 seed. Milliken up 8 in the string halfway through his match. Up 32 overall. Sponsored by Milliken's Ride, Share, and Labor LLC in the Seacoast, New Hampshire, Maine servicing area and the Rochester, New Hampshire area as well. On Facebook or 603-866-9428. Call or text. Milliken's Ride, Share, and Labor LLC, 603-866-9428. 1, 2 in the 9. No points first string. It's just total pinfall through 5. He wins in the conference championship, B North. Is it Matt Powers or Dave Yagey in that 1-6 matchup? Dave, the 7 seed, got to 6 and stunned Jonathan Reed. Jonathan Reed had a good ball in that 1-1 split, the Sea of Wood at Lakeside on Friday. 2 matches a day down the last ball, and 3 last 5 coming this week. Down to the last ball, that one denied. Dave Yagey won just about 14 months or so in Candlepin Bowling, averaging 97 Big time win for him. You're looking at 10, 60 through 6. 3 10s in a row. They had 2 combined, the first 2. Leads by 9 to string, 33 in the match. Holbrook still has time. Got to get some marks. The trucker finds the pocket. It's only 5. 2, 4, 7, 8 behind the 2 and the 10. It's a hard time in tight matches this year, though. Not quite. In strings by 5 pins less, he's 11 and 10 and 2 ties. No 1-pin matches this year. 11, 10, and 2. 5 pins or less. Milliken at 10. 4 10s in a row, not bad. 70-7 at the minimum, up 10 in the string. 34 in the match. Went 8 and 20 against Sherelle Nealon, who is scheduled both tonight. Lost by 6 and lost by 2. 4 and 10 each match. Sherelle's really looking forward to that match. Tough break for Sherelle at brightcleanwindows.com. We're looking with the 4 horsemen. Can't get the 4-7 to fall. A 46% perfect box percentage, not bad. Second overall in Class E, North and South combined. Mark splits the uprights for a 10 for the 5th time in a row, not bad. 80 through 8, now 13 the string, biggest lead in the match, 37, 7 10s in the match. Perfect box percentage based on 10 spares and strikes. He has 46 strikes in the season, 26 at home, 20 on the road. He has 1 tonight. Todd has 2. There's a nice ball. Wood bounces away from the 6 right, 9 left. There's a spare 6 in the 4th, a 6 box in the 3rd, 8 to start, 5 10s since. 4 of his 5 strings, he averages 105. 4 strings is best, where he averages a 112. He's the wood, no. Break with Todd Holbrook. Todd keeps a double strike. There's a couple of strings. Keep it close. Looking, Yoch, no good. That's Nate. 88 through 9. 8 bucks. I'll have to fix that. Soft streak of 5 10s in a row. Leads by 5 in the string. Now it's down to 29 in the match. That's Todd has spare 7 in that box. Now he's going to get to 9. The number 2 seed, the trucker, Mark Milliken, on the head pin. Check mark right. 5, 3, 6, 10, left to right. All over the head pin this string with just 1 spare 6. 5 10s helped. He's won the string. No points though. Two strings after this. Milliken connects, spare! 98, the ball in the 10th. 5 in the string, 29 in the match. Everything else here is gravy, heading into the 4th. 6 pairs, 1 strike for the 2 seed. Was number 1, he pulled Matt Powers, number 1 seed now. Lost 537 to 535. That thrilling match on YouTube. on Candlepin Bowling Network from Butler's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. On the bonus, crossing over, 9. Big 19 bucks in the third. 107, just over average of 106 and change. 325 to 287. Adds 14 more. It's a 38 pin lead with 2 to go. Next broadcast is the Candlepin Kansas 9-pin roll-offs from Webb's Timberlanes, Lucy's Pizza Bar, Abington, Mass. Home of the must-have delicious chocolate chip cookie pizza. 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. tomorrow, May 30th, 2025, on YouTube, on Candlepin Bowling Network, and Sunday, 1 and 4 p.m. as well. To bowl or to donate, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, Candlepins with a 4, cancer.com. A bowl is 501c3 charity. Over $87,000 now paid up to families in the Candlepin community going through cancer treatments. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. You can write a check also the address on the website at candlepins4cancer.com. 325, 287. Holbrook trying to get a mark. Not even close. Promising finish in that first. Consult since then. Marked a higher edge by about 9 pins or so. 10 pins higher, actually. So on paper, marching by 50. Out the window in the playoffs, Holbrook gets a 10, which is the third time tonight. Father's Day coming up soon. Pick up a Candlepin gift card here at Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, Maine, or your local bowling center. A gift card for any occasion, anytime. Todd rolls 6, 7, 1, 3, 10. Holbrook could use it, but he's not even close again. Had momentum after that first 97-87 win. The Trucker took over that 131-97 second swing win. And Todd lost by 14, 107-93 in the third. Chasing 38 pins down. 18 through 2 in the fourth. Having a fine season, though, overall. Started bowling, coaching baseball, ended. Another lemon drop. This time it's not on the mark. $1. $6 he's had overall. Had a lemon drop strike in the second string. One, 7, 8, 9. In baseball at high school, he was a 1987 Offensive Player of the Year. Playing first base with a .439 batting average. Not bad. And they won the state championship. Holbrook, nice out for a 9, 27 through 3 in the fourth. My next ACST broadcast, pending other action right now. A big one next Friday night, 8 days from now. The Mooses lose. Joe Moose Steele made a number 1 seed. Division rival, the 5th seed. Dimitri Dallas, the 6 p.m. Friday, June 6th, live on the ACST Facebook page. Rebroadcast on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. A must-see match. The 2 best records in the conference semifinals. Todd can't find the head pin. Holbrook, nice out for a 9. 36 through 4 in the fourth. Pinning much better the string, but needs some marks. Jan, thanks for watching. Holbrook again, off target. 5 up, 5 down. Boy, at least Mr. Candlepin Corner watching. Hello, Corey. Candlepin Corner on YouTube for you to subscribe. With Jordan Britton, who's the Class C. Jordan Britton is Class C. Other semifinal. He's number 2 seed Craig Powers. Holbrook, a tough one there. A 6, 42.5. Another sluggish start. Milliken in the driver's seat right now. The trucker. Struggled in the first, came to life in the second. Eventually his average in the third. Took over. 325, 287 coming in. Gets a soft 42.5 from Holbrook. Whoops a Daisy is watching. I love that name. Who's that? What's your real name? Joe Coltrera. Thanks for watching. Steve Kelly. Hello, Todd. Steve will do the 3-ball spare broadcast. Was rebroadcast on YouTube to subscribe free. 3-ball spare with Steve Kelly. Following Jeff Little, Class B conference semifinal with number 2 seed JT Destinanes next Monday, June 2nd at 7 p.m. Jennifer Bell Riley watching. Mike Madura from San Bowl-O-Rama, San Maine watching. Mark Weber watching from 1-7-10. Which 124.7 this season. Won 13 straight main money matches with Jeff Lafayette, so he lost recently. John Graham from Millis watching. Class act. The real Chris Jones, the silent assassin watching. Chris, hope to see you in the 9-pin roll-up in Abington this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday, or the following weekend. Duncan McDougal watching. Hello, Duncan. Broadcaster. Sawyer's Bowl-O-Rama, Northborough, Mass. Looking at 7 to start the 4th of 5. Down 3 in the string of 35 in the match. Scott Lafayette watching. Great bowler. Sanford Bowl-O-Rama. Originally. Bowls here Wednesday nights in the Fall Winter League. Gordon Fenderson, first time senior low. Jess LaSalle, winning a state title recently. Ryan Oval softball watching. Good season. Adrian Flake season. Kim Crawford, hello. Melissa Monte Fusco, hello. Watching Academy Lanes. Above 125 Havel, Mass. Mike Kemp watching Abington, Mass. Chaz Gallant watching. Hello, Chaz. Marcus worked his butt off all year. Scott, you are correct to get where he's at now. That's a 6, 13 through 2, down 5 in the string, up 33 in the match. JT Justin Lonnie is watching the 2 we mentioned a moment ago. Big match Monday, June 2nd, 7 o'clock with Steve Kelly. Mark Jewell, good bowler from Maine watching. Hello, Mark. Good to see you in the States. Always competitive, always in the running. Dangerous bowler. Milliken spare. 23 in the ball through 3. 5 to take lead in the string, increases lead, maybe in the 40s. 7 spares, 1 strike to match, number 2 seed. Gerald Goodwin, good to see you from Millis. Mark Uvard watching, and bowler. Sarah watching, hello Sarah. Milliken the bonus, on the nose, slams 9. 6-pin left up, 9-pin tournament, that's a strike. Starting tomorrow, 3 and 6, Sunday 1 and 4, June 7th, June 8th, and June 14th. Register Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com, donations via Venmo at Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com of 501, C3 charity. First ever 9-pin roll-ups at Abington, Mass. at Webster Lane's Lucy's Pizza Bar. For another one. Missed it. 9 to Phil, 32 through 3. Has his biggest lead of the match, 43. Milliken, a 10. A Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 42 through 4. Mark, 10, right? 10 bucks? 10. Showed 9. So officially 42-36, up 6 in the string. Biggest lead, 44 in the match. Todd almost had 4 or 5 strikes. If he gets a double strike or a triple strike, he's back in it. Marks 131 second, the big difference in the match. As he flops 6, 1, 2, 5, 9. I think he has the 8 down to 2 also. Yes, so it's 5 up, 5 down. Get him up here on a perch. That overhang is so low, it's hard to see those sleepers in back. Milliken, good shot, almost. 2 pin holes. Very emotional bowler. 88 average a season ago. 106 and change this year. That is incredible. You're getting bowled multiple times from this. Somebody get better and better, and it's paid off. 10:52 up 10 in the string, 48 in the match, 15 blocks to go. Can Holbrook pull it off? Let's see what we can do on lane 2. Matt Powers, the number 1 seed, keep an official score. Waits Dave Yagey of the other conference semifinals. The winner tonight faces either Dave Yagey or Matt Powers, the E-North Championship. Holbrook on the head pin, crosses over. It's going to be 8, maybe 9. Not quite. 3 holes right, 7 left, wood behind to help. For a spare, missed it right. He's given fullest fits all year in the conference. It's no good at 8:50 through 6 and the 4th of 5. Got to get some marks. He's in a big hole right now. Got to try to win the string. Try to win by 8 or 10 points. Give him a shot, possibly. Still long odds in the 5th. 3 marks and 4 would help. All 4 would be even better. Rolls in the pocket, 8, 10 falls down, a chance here, 5 middle, 8 left on lane 2 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire at Bowl-O-Rama. Could use a no on the Audrey pin, tough break. A match you want to see, Mike McIntosh, a taxman, the 5th seed, the 4th seed, Steve Poole last Friday, 6 days ago, a match of a lifetime. On YouTube, on Candlepin Bowling Network. Subscribe free. 2 near 700s. 59 through 7. I was looking for the upset coming in. Led by 10 up to 1. It's gone the other way since. We won a 3-pin match at Bubbles with Chase Abramchuk. Todd won the 5th by 4 pins to win that one. Lost to Mark Poirier by 1 pin, led by 17 up to 4. Lost by 3 to number 16 seed Greg Sawyer. Lost to Chase Abramchuk later on by 1. Lost to 5th by 5. There's been a lot of close matches all year. This is that first string. It's not going well for him overall. 7, 66 through 8. Lost to Paul Kravitz by 2 also. 28 strikes coming in as 2 tonight. Averaging 7 a third. 1-3, Whittling 6. Trying to finish strong here. Hope for a miracle 5th string. Holbrook missed number 1. On a 9, 75 through 9. Right now, at this point, it's looking good for Milliken. Never say never. We have a 32-pin lead. And actually, Milliken with Mike McIntosh, the taxman, Steve Poole, took 38 early in the fifth. It came down to one pin, the final ball. Todd crossing over, still going. 3 wiggles, 9 behind the 3 and the 10. 3 pieces on the deck. For much needed spare. No, unbelievable. The best can do is 85. Not a good time for that. Open ski balls it. Going for the 50 to 100 for 9. 84 fourth. Ouch. 371 through 4. Milliken is at 325 through 3. He's at 52 through 5. He already leads the match by 6 plus 5 blocks in hand. One swing out to this. Mark sponsored by his Milliken's Rideshare and Labor LLC, serving the greater seacoast, New Hampshire, Maine, or Rochester, New Hampshire area, 603-866-9428. Write that down, 603-866-9428. Go out, have a good time, and have Milliken drive you around. Also on Facebook, he goes for strike. 62 plus 2 on the 6. Each with 2 strikes in the match. In control. The second string, the big dinger in the match. 131, not bad for Class E. 88 average a season ago. Remarkable story. We're looking to try to double it up. He does! Double strike! Wow! 82 plus bonus ball through 7. And that puts Holbrook in their hurting mode for sure now. Covered many times last year, explosive like that. 3 strikes a match, a double here, going for a triple. Mack had a triple strike in these lanes on 3 and 4 actually last Friday. Steve Flynn had 2 double strikes in that match.
Shut up, dude. Just shut up and bowl, dude. You won the game, okay, sandbagger? You got it, bud.
Off the right, steals 7, 27 the first double strike box, 79 through 6. 89 the ball through 7. For a spare and double strike, he missed left. Wood spins around, 7 the second double strike box, 96 through 7. Wood out of play. The power of the double strike. And Todd had miracles all already. Peter Crawford has 639 against Ryan Overall Southall. He had 5 9 drops in a row, including 4 spare 9s, and a streak of 6 spares in a row. 639 at Riverwalk Lanes.
Good point.
Would still move. Must stop by rule before you remove it. Now it's stopped, looks like. Nothing that Todd Holbrook was expecting. It looked promising up to 1. Todd will try to finish the season strong. A good season. His D last year had dropped to E this year. His average drop last year. That's okay. It happens. Watch out for him next season. Not his night tonight. After that first swing win. Milliken picks it up for a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not bad. After a double strike, 106 through 8. Commanding lead, 40 in the string, 78 in the match. Todd, no marks in that fourth. Milliken on left side, 5, 6. Not a head pin hit, it fell from behind. 9 behind the 3, 3 wiggles, 6-10 in front. 9th box, 4th string, Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Bowl-O-Rama in Sanford, Maine. Milliken slips, holds his ground, didn't foul. 6, 9, 10. A rout. Takes an 8, 114 through 9. The number 2 seed looking good to play number 1 seed Matt Powers or number 6 seed Dave Yagi for the conference championship, more than likely. Still have a box to go on a string. Fixing that scoreboard. Perfect box percentage, second best in the entire ACST division at 46%. Milliken off to the right, 5. Final box of the 4. Thanks for watching. It can all be one pin matches or one final ball match. Quinn, thanks for watching. First time seeing you, thank you for tuning in. Hit subscribe to the Campus Bowling Network for free for the rebroadcast as well. Milliken, 4, 7, 10. Try to get at least 2 to get to 123. And 106.2 coming in. The second string, 4th string has done major damage to Todd Holbrook's season. Look at 9, 123, fine, 4th string. 448, a 112 average, and a good time after an 87 first, a 131, 107, 123, 448 to 371. 77 pin lead heading into the 5th. I'm telling you, he needs high single to advance somehow. Troy Forney from Butwell's watching. Todd's in trouble. There's a nice ball. He pounds 7, a split, 4, 7, 10. Starting his final string of the season, maybe. Looking away right now. Great try, won't go. Holbrook in the ocean for 9 to start the final string. A great sport for any age. Campbell bowling rules. Good for any age. Nothing beats Campbell bowling. Yep. Scoreboard gave it 10 to 9. Holbrook on the left side, a 6-pack. -1, -2, -3, -4, I think. 1 of the 3. I think the 5's down to 1. I can't see it back here.
There's 3 back there.
Yeah, there's 3 on there. 5 down to 1. Hiding. Push right. The great season looked like it's going to fall short tonight. Todd, a 10, 19 through 2 in the 5th. "56 years young. A fine season. Going to come up short, looks like. Just missed right. 4. Class E bowlers fired up in their first season. Todd's second year in the ACST. And DDE, nice bid, won't carry. He had some chances earlier. In that second string especially, you got the spare strike combo and lemon drop 1 of 5, 8-6 finish. Started the downtrend. a 9, 28 through 3. He's going to feel good about his season overall. Not tonight so much, but he had a good season. You get the second round against a bowler 10 pins higher than his average. Tough odds. He won the first 97-87. Mark took over with that 131-97 second string win. Holbrook way off. The fifth seed moving to fourth with Sherelle Nealon being injured. Of Sherelle's speedy recovery in her shoulder. A 7, 35 through 4. Last string, Greg, was Mark Milliken winning it 123-84. You put the scores every 5 boxes at the end of each string. They give it verbally every box. 1 in the 9. 448 to 371 through 4. Nice shot. It goes. Fair. Stop the drought. 45 in the ball through 5. Bowling for pride. Trying to finish the season strong. Mark Milliken 10 boxes away from clinching after the first round bye in Class E and F. 2 divisions of 6 teams. Each division one gets the first round bye in the semifinals. After a rough start, worked out pretty good. Lost 97-87, won 131-97, 107-93, and 123-84, 448 to 371 coming in the string. He can clinch it in the first half for total. Todd 5 spares, 2 strikes in the match. First spare since the third string. We have spare 7. Mark drops 8, 3 right, 7 left. Wood rolls to the 7, taps, it won't fall. You can survey that wood. If you step over the line, though, you're looking at, you actually forfeit that ball. It'd be a foul. So if you're a hearing device or glass in your pocket and it falls over the line when you throw the ball, it's a foul. You're looking on the left side, nothing doing. Didn't need it. It's all target practice now. Marked under average 1 string, at average basically another string, 2 well over. 131 second, 123 fourth. And 8 to start the final string. Commanding lead in the match. 76 to lead. Down 1 of the string. Holbrook could pretty much strike out to have a chance. He's got 4 strikes, triple strike minimum. 137. You work hard to get this point, and you're disappointed if you don't have your best stuff. Tough pretty good overall, right around average. Going to that last string, Milliken has been too much better. 7 to 9. Milliken in the ocean, no good. That's an 8, no good. Pair of 8, 16 through 2, down 3 in the string, up 74 in the match. 8 blocks to go for him. Todd with 5. Just a matter of time. So he's so many close matches lately. 3 to 5 in a 3-day period, 4-day period, in our last ball. There's a nice shot, 9 to the wiggle and a 6. Third head pin into the string. Made 3 already today. Missed a couple. Number 2 seed, spare! 8 spares, 3 strikes, a double strike in the 4th. Here in the 5th, 26 in the ball through 3. Mark bowled a Sanford, Maine at Bowl-O-Rama, now at Bowl-O-Rama this year. 2-4-7 chance on the fill 7. Leads the string 33-28. Piles on to the lead. 4-for-4 in the head pin here in the 5th. Tuning up for the conference finals. Will it be a 1-6 matchup, 2-6 matchup, or will it be a 1-2 matchup? Milliken spare, back to back. 43 in a ball through 4 in the final string. Only the first string is spare 4. The other 4 strings, multiple marks. The trucker on the right side, 6. Spare 7, spare 6, 49 through 4. Todd's on a spare next. Trying to finish the season strong. Mark for 3 in a row. Not quite. 1 in the 7. Milliken a 9. 58 half. Todd thought he was already done. 5 boxes away, officially. Pretty much over now. Mark's up 13 minus the ball on the string. 90 in the match. .45 in the ball for Holbrook. There's a nice ball. 9. 9 pin left up. He's had close calls. Could have had 5 strikes and 1 in the match. 2 officially. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 54 half. For a spare. Robbed. That kind of a night. He missed 3 in the 3rd. 0 for 4 in singles for spares and the Paul Grant special of all times. Missed the 2nd, make the 3rd 10. 10's been hard to come by also for him. Just 4 unofficially in the match. Make it 5 in the match. 2 here in the string. 64 through 6. Must strike out pretty much to have any chance. Been on this side many times in the past in league championships. Sinking feeling. Nice shot, won't carry in the object pin. Holbrook at 6, 70 through 7. If Mark gets his average at 2nd string and 4th, it would have been a lot closer, more manageable. That 131 second, 123 4th, the huge difference in the match. Todd won by 10 in the 1st, lost by 14 in the 2nd. So there's no doubt 4 of those 1st and 3 strings combined. But unfortunately, that's not the way it goes. Scoots left for 7, 136 his 8th box. His final 3 boxes of the season. Mark Milliken's on the conference finals. Holbrook won't go. Out of 10. 80 through 8. 3-10's the first 4, 3 here in the 5th. There's a nice ball, 8 in the 10. So Woodland's up, and it's kind of luck for him tonight. No wood, no luck. Fine season comes to an abrupt ending. Trying to get the 97 links with a 9. For his final box of the season. A good one. Up to the conference semifinals, a 9, 97 through 9. 1 box to go. Mark Milliken wraps it up next. Talk to Mark before we sign up after the official scores. Holbrook on the nose, sweeps 8, 9, 10, strike! What a great way to end the season, at least a strike. 3rd strike of the match, you could have had 6 or 7. You had 10 fill in the first, 11 drop, 1 fill in the second. That's when things started falling apart. Good for him, not giving up. Dave Peterson watching. And now his final ball of the season. Bobby Moran, thanks for watching. Buffalo Nichols, hello. Cody Ashline, hello. I'm Moore watching. Holbrook takes an 8 fill. Nice finish, 106, 107 to 7 fill, make it, I believe. Yeah, 7 fill, so 106. His best string for last, but not even close enough. This morning, 477 performance. And it wasn't too far under average. It marked just too good in that 2nd and 4th. For the 10-pin higher average coming in. And Mark Milliken has won it already. He's on to the conference finals against number 1 seed. Matt Powers, the Buffalo's bowling Sunday conference. Should have to go there. If Matt wins, if Dave Yankee pulls up the upset, the 7th seed snuck in the 6th spot, but Sherrill Nealon's shoulder injury. If Dave pulls the upset, then the finals will be right here at Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Milliken, right side, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4. What a season he's had. One of the 2, 6-box final string. Thanks for watching. Wasn't the most exciting match tonight. At times, there's some good shots. Can't all be gems. It's like that on Channel 5 too. A lot of big wins. The Trucker at 10, 68 through 6. One more time, sponsored by Milliken's Ride Share and Labor LLC. On Facebook, or call or text 603-866-9428. 603-866-9428. Milliken's Ride Share and Labor LLC on Facebook. One more time, 603-866-9428. Serving the Seacoast, New Hampshire, Maine, in the Rochester, New Hampshire area. Milliken 3. After that first, it looked like Todd was going to go for the upset. Put a knock in here. 1, 3, and the 5. Winding down here. Final 3 boxes in a ball. Takes a 9. 7's a wild. 7, 7, 7. 77 through 7 in the 5th. Joyce gardening, spending time with friends. Boy, Charlene here in attendance also. Enjoys hockey. And then Kayla from bowling. Played hockey growing up. The Number 2 seed in lane 2 buries the pocket. 6, 7, 5, 7, 10. A good time for this. The Match 60 special with Wood. Oh, what a try. 7 got a breeze. Luxury broadcast late tonight on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please subscribe for free. Never a charge. Semi-Pro to Pro action. Just over 2,000 videos now. I believe this is 2003 video number. 2003. All bowlers, all demographics. Maine, New Hampshire, Mass. Pro Series, Semi-Pro action, Council Cancer, state tournaments, so much more. Candlepin Bowling Network. Something for everyone. Free to subscribe in high definition on YouTube. 9 box 86 through 8. There's a nice ball. It's 9. It was third spare of the 5th. Todd finished strong with 106. 10 over average. Basically a half a pin over the first two. 97-97, 93 third, 84 fourth. 106 fifth. 477 total. You're looking at an 87, 131, 107, 123. Spare. 96 in the ball in the 9th. Final box of the semifinals. Ten spares, 3 strikes, a double in the 4th. Can win the string, nothing that matters for points, like it does during the regular season, where it's 2 points and win per string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total in the 18-week season. Off to the left, 3. Todd wins the string and win the bookend strings. 99 through 9. 9's a wild. 999 for the trucker. Milliken. String 20 at 1-7 right side. 6 wiggles the 9. The 10 right. Trying to get to 109 somehow. So 2 so-so strings. 1 under. 2 well over. Milliken is 7. Ties the string. 106 apiece. A rout, 554 to 477, a 77-pin win. The number 2 seed beats the 4 seed Todd Holbrook. Holding serve at home. If Matt Powers wins against number 6 Dave Yagey, he'll go to Butwell's for the conference championship. If Yagey pulls up the upset, he'll bowl here in a future to be determined. Future date to be determined. Thanks to Matt Powers, number 1 seed, keeping score. We'll put the scores up on the screen. Talk to Mark before he saw Todd if he wants to. Luke Marvin watching. Madison Ivor, thanks for watching late. Put that score up in just a moment. Todd did win the lemon drop pool 6-0 though.
I know.
A good season falls short today.
Very bad. It was ugly.
Got to be happy though getting the conference semifinals though.
Absolutely.
You want to talk?
What?
You want to talk?
I don't care. No, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, I'll do whatever you want to do.
We'll talk to Todd and Mark. We'll just wait for the official score from Matt Powers. Here we go.
I put $8 in there and I gave you 5.
Thank you. All right, here's the box by box first of all. We'll put the money totals in a moment. Todd, promising start. Went salt after that. Let's do the string by string. Todd, 97-87. Strikes pair combo in the 10th to win it by 10. Mark took control, 131-97, 218 to 194. Then 107-93, 123-84, and tied the last 106 apiece. Final score, number 2 seed, the trucker, Mark Milliken. Milliken's Rideshare and Labor LLC, 554. 4th seed, Todd Holbrook, 478. It will be 11 points to 3 during the season, but not in the playoffs. Let's talk to the guys before we sign off. Hey, Todd, I know you're disappointed with tonight. When you got that first string going, you were feeling confident. You had a bounce in your step. It was looking pretty good for you for a while.
Yeah, I couldn't hit the head pin. I just was I couldn't hit the head pin at all tonight. He beat me. He hit the head pin way more than I did, and I think I was right around my average. But when you come to Portsmouth, you got to be above your average.
Yeah. I mean, other than that 84 string, you bowled pretty well. I mean, you're right around your average or over, actually. Other than that 84 fourth string, you're pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, but obviously the pins move a lot here. But yeah, I just didn't hit enough head pins.
Now, where's your home house going to be next season? You plan on coming
either
back?
Either Lakeside Lanes or Boatwells. I haven't decided yet. I'm playing at Lakeside this summer, Wednesday night. Steve Kelly, Palmativia. Steve Kelly, start bowling better, please. That's it.
And you won the lemon drop pool 6-0. Put $8 in. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you. And a good season. Too bad it didn't work out for you, but you got to be happy being in the semifinals at least.
Absolutely. Last year I had a 92 average, and I came in 15 out of 16 in D.
Right. We'll see you next season.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you, Todd Holbrook. I talked to the trucker, Mark Milliken. Mark, you took care of business. Looked pretty tough in that first. You got going that 131 second. Didn't look back after that.
Yeah, I had to make an adjustment. I was running a 9 pad, and I was just sticking just enough that I wasn't breaking off the ball properly, and I sat back down with Charlene. It was just like, I ain't sliding enough. I got to go to the 10, and made an adjustment forward where I needed to, and that was it.
A lot of people give you a little hard time saying why you in Class C. You had a 22-year layup. You had an 88 average. Well, once we can Sanford
average last year. I had a 96 average going into ACST. I've been bowling for the last 14 months without stopping. After this, I'm stopping for the summer. And I'm just getting back to enjoying bowling because it's fun, not because of all this other stuff.
Yeah. Well, now you've dueled the number 1 seed Matt Powers. You lost by 2 pins early in the season. Or number 6 seed Dave Yagey, who competed well with you in that match earlier, too.
Yeah, going to have to wait and see, you know. Both of those guys, but I told people not to sleep on Dave. And, yeah.
He's only bowling 14, 15 months, 97 average.
I don't even think he's been bowling that much.
A little over a year now.
Yeah, he's. I told people not to sleep on him. Once he got an adjustment on his ball, he's going to come up, and he's coming up right now. Yeah.
How about a 3-letter word?
Wow.
All right, Mark Milliken, the trucker, wins it. Number 2 seed wins the Class C North semifinals. He's in the championship match against Matt Powers or Dave Yagey. He wins it 554 to 478 from Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Paul Grant saying so long for now. Thanks much for this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin bowling.
Thanks for coming out, buddy. Appreciate it.